Hello, I'm Glenn Kim from Europe Sales Team. I'm going to introduce DC relays at LS Electric Virtual Day 2021. Before we begin, I'd like to inform you all about the quiz event. After the seminar, a pop-up quiz will appear on the right side of the screen regarding the contents of today's seminar. We have prepared a few prizes for those who get answers for quiz by lot. So please join the party and let's start the presentation. Today we'd like to talk about DC relay and its applications. First of all, let us review the DC relay market trend. The electric vehicle DC relay and industrial DC relay markets are both growing extremely due to environmental regulations in Europe and the US, falling battery price and subsidy policies. However, you can see from the graph on the right image, the size of the industrial DC relay market has significantly shrunk in year of 2020. It is due to a few reasons. First, there was a ESS fire accident. Second, the expiration of Renewable Energy Certificate 5.0 and special rate plans. Even if the market volume has been temporarily decreased, there is no doubt about the fact that the battery industry will grow. The market is expected to expand once again due to the increasing demand in global renewable energy system. We'd like to begin with the main function of DC relay. It is basically a safety device for each major part. And the main function of the DC relay is to enable stable current and voltage supply to the system. Also, DC relay has cutoff capability and withstanding short circuit current for emergency situations. And it became one of the most important factors when our customers select the DC relay. Hydrogen and nitrogen mixed gas inside of the relay is helpful to enhance the switching capacity with compact size. On the next slide, we can talk about the design features. We'd like to point out three main features of DC relays. First, a compact size could be achieved by applying hydrogen and nitrogen gas to improve the braking performance. Second, it has high value of short circuit current withstanding combined with fuse. Third, it has an excellent performance with electrical and mechanical endurances. Next, I'd like to discuss about various applications in industrial field. As you can see from the slide, there are battery charging system, ESS BPU, battery protection unit, and PCS, etc. Let's talk more about details of industrial applications. DC relay is also used for renewable energy applications in power grid inverters, ESS junction box, and charging stations. The main function of DC relay in this system is to cut off both bidirectional current flow in case of accident and withstand short circuit current combined with fuse. As you can see the image on the slide, our DC relays are also applied in both EV chargers and energy storage system. In EV charger currently, DC 1000 volt class DC relay is mainly applied to meet the demand for higher capacity of chargers. However, as the mileage of pure electric vehicle gradually increases, there are more cases of applying DC 1500 voltage class DC relay to rapidly charge batteries applied to pure electric vehicles within 20 minutes. Let's take a look at ESS application on the next page. Mostly, DC relay is applied for DC 1500 volts of ESS applications. Previously, DC 850 volt class and DC 1000 voltage class are applied as main relays of PCS. Currently, DC 1500 voltage class DC relay is required as the ESS capacity of PCS increased to meet higher capacity of batteries. Due to increasing level of current with fixed voltage, we keep developing higher capacity DC relay with remaining compact size as possible. I will introduce our upcoming model of high capacity DC relay later on. There is a trend of increasing demand for home ESS to be installed and used at home to maximize the energy efficiency. As a result, the demand for ESS BPU is also increasing, and accordingly, LS Electric is continuously supplying DC relays to home ESS BPU. In line with EV business growth, the demand of EV charging infrastructure is also increased. DC relay is a core electrical product installed in fast EV charger, and its importance will be highlighted as more chargers are installed. Here I'd like to introduce the portfolio of DC relay up to 1500 volt DC. Normally, 450 volt DC relays are used in EV, and higher voltage products are widely used in industrial applications such as mobile battery pack and ESS. We have full lineup of DC relay to meet various applications requirements and keep developing upgraded relay with higher capacity as mentioned earlier. Especially in line with the demand for bidirectional capabilities and auxiliary contacts, we have tried to add those functions by remaining its size. In terms of new product released, I'd first introduce bidirectional GPR M400A. It remains same size as previous directional type of GPR M400A, but enhanced the braking capability up to 500 amperes at DC 800 voltage. As the safety for battery system became more important, bidirectional relay is not an option anymore. I'd like to introduce our new 1500 volt DC relay, which are GPR H600A and GPR H750A. Even if they are not yet launched at this moment, I am giving you the concept of our development plan. GPR H600A is the same frames as H500A, but it improved rated current and electrical durabilities. The max cutoff current even reached to 1000 ampere at 1500 volt DC. We expect to launch this new relay by end of this year to our global customers. GPR H750 is a cylindrical product, which improves impulse withstand capability, rated current, cutoff, and short-circuit performance. It is expected to be developed by the end of 2022. In terms of reference in EV business, I believe LS Electric has supplied our DC solution to major EV manufacturers in global. They are both applied for pre-charge and main relay for their BDU system. We see new demand in the market following the trend of higher battery capacity in EV. We keep communicating with EV manufacturers to provide our new solutions right on time. Since Korean battery manufacturer has led the battery industry in global, we have quite a lot references in industrial battery market cooperating with them. Now we have been trying to have partnership with rising battery manufacturers in other countries to expand our business portfolio with our upgraded industrial DC relay. This is the end of today's webinar in terms of our DC relay for ESS application. Hope you enjoyed one. Next, we will have a quiz session related to this seminar. Look at the pop-up quiz on the right side of the screen and guess the answer. Thank you.